Welcome to renttv, the canceled show. All right, so I get recently I've been getting a lot of things to talk about off social media. I really wasn't on social media for a long time, but kind of back on it, if you would even consider it that. Um, I just use it really for temperature checks, to be honest, to see what's going on sometimes or what they're feeding people, because it's not too much feedback. I mean, it's not really too much of what people think you get from social media anymore. It's more so what they want people to think, if you get me. Like, that's how I view it. Like, initially I go there like, okay, let me see some feedback. As far as I only really use it for business, to be honest. As far as friendship, we could talk if we talk. That's where our friendship exists. It doesn't really exist on social media unless you're there and I want to, like, yo, let me get your number. Outside of that, like, our friendship cannot exist on social media. That's weird to me. So it's really a business thing for me, right? All right. So I use it to see feedback sometimes, or just not feedback necessarily, just to see how, like, temperature check, really. Yeah. As far as what business things I want to do, or how that can affect ventures that I might be into, But in reality, it's not really, because the creators, that's on, like, social media, you would think they're the ones that's, like, pushing everything forward. They are, but a lot of them just make the content that they want them to make. And a lot of people also, they're trying to put food on their table with content. So, and I'm only mentioning content because that's what it's all about now as far as social media. So they're gonna go, it's like, if you make this content, right, and make that content, and then regardless if people react more to this content, if that's not what they want, that content doesn't really get much light, right? So as a creator, most times, consciously or subconsciously, people are going to go with the content that is getting more attention, or they're allowing visibility. So you become a person. A lot of creators, they become just, oh, I'll just keep making this content where this is what's getting the most reaction. This is what could put food on my plate, So it's like it becomes this thing. And I was watching Anglezi's channel, Barbers on TV, and shout out Anglezi. I mess with him. He's cool. He interviewed this rapper from around DMV way. And the kid was like, shout out to him too. He was like, yeah, I make certain songs even though I know it's bullshit. I know that's what they're gonna mess with. Like, even if, my bad, let me correct myself. He said even if I think it's bullshit, but same difference. He said even if I think it's bullshit, I know that's what's gonna go up. That's what they're gonna fuck with, So he goes like, okay, that's what he makes. It's like, that's kind of like, and that shit was eye-opening. That's kind of like the reason I feel like a lot of shit is a certain way, where it's like, it might not even be necessarily what the fans or the supporters want. It's just, that's what they claim. And that's the thing with this algorithm bullshit, bro. Is it really an algorithm, bro? Like, somebody's controlling that, bro. Somebody's controlling that. That's not necessarily what people want, bro. It's just, like, you put that shit up, and it's just like, okay, this is what they're pushing. And if they're pushing that shit, it's like, people feel like, bro, I'm trying to eat. Where it's just, and some people genuinely, like him, he seems like he knew what he was doing, but some people genuinely just feel like, oh, that's the feedback. And that's what I was saying earlier in this video. There is no feedback really, bro. I mean, there is though, but the only feedback you're really getting is that's what these people want. That's the only feedback you're really getting from that, is that that's what these people want. It's not no real feedback where it's like, oh, that's what the people want. It's not what the people want. It's what these people want, bruh. That's the algorithm, bruh. So it's like, that's the thing with content, bruh. So it's like, that's the only, like, that's the feedback, like, I really get or see with like social media. And like, kind of like, that's where social media is at now. And it's kind of like, it's really funny.